Hey y'all, Pro Hitman here, bringing you another First Descendants video. Today's video is going to be on Luna and how to use her for mobbing. First off, if you want to find me on Twitch, Discord, or support me as a next time creator, links will be provided below in the comments and then also in the video description. Alright, let's jump right into her build. Alright, first off, the Transcendent mod you'll be using on Luna is going to be Noise Surge. This changes all her skills into damage skills. You can also do a buffing build. I will do a video on that later on. This is just for her mobbing. Alright, so you want skill insight. You want non-attribute Syncythium. This to give her more non-attribute power and also knock the enemy's crit rate down also. Amplification control. You want her range as max as possible. We will be having up to 2 here with the Reactor. Skill expansion. HP amplification. Make her a little tanky. Decimator. Now when you defeat an enemy, skill power plus 5% stacks up to 10 times. That's the additional 50% skill power modifier. Maximize skill. Yes, this has a negative cooldown effect, but the cooldown on hers actually is not that important as you may think. So you maximize is the best way to go here. Same thing, maximize power, skill concentration, and front lines. Now to keep in mind, when you proc her abilities, there's 3 of them, and I will go over the order and what they do. Her first ability right here, this will be her second. It will increase your skill crit rate every time. Now this will stack up to 13 times. When you get 13 stacks, it will have the maximized return of 2%. So 26% more skill crit rate comes just from here alone. Relaxing Surge. This one increases skill crit damage. And it also does 2%. Stacks up to 13 times for additional 26%. And then you got her last one, Cheerful Surge. This one is skill power modifier increase, 2%. And it stacks up to 13 times also for another 26%. So key mind, and I will show you how to do this with gameplay and also in the lab, is when you hit her abilities, I just spam this one twice, spam this one twice, spam this one twice, or do 3 times of each and rotate them out because they do have a duration of how long they last. So you want to build each one of them up equally. Now, if you do miss a note, just move on to the other 2 that you can go into. That's where skill, cooldown doesn't really matter on this. Now the cooldown for each one of these is set at 20 seconds right now, which is fine. Like I said, it's not a biggie. Now, for her overall build, like gun and stuff like that, the gun don't really matter because she don't get no boost because she has a singular effect right now. So that doesn't really hurt anything. The reactor you want for her is going to be a monotype materialized singularity reactor. You want skill effect range and crit damage. Yes, I have non-attribute because I cannot get a crit damage to save my life, unfortunately. And then you want to use the Enlightened Mage set. And you want to focus on MP recovery with HP and defense, of course, for the other ones. And shield for the bottom one, processor. Can't get anything else more than shield and shield recovery, unfortunately. And then for her inversions, you want her Arche circulation tech and then adrenaline rush. These do help, but very little. This one helps with cooldown. You don't really need it, but it does help. And then you can do a mix of anything else for recovery or survival. So I will do not that one, sorry. Wrong one. MP recovery because this is a heavy MP dependent build more than anything. With that, we will get right into her Arche tree now. Her Arche tree is fairly simple and straightforward. She does need a lot of MP, so the MP nodes that we do pick up is actually excellent. But we're going to follow the skill power right here. We're going to grab all the skill power we can. We're going to go to skill cost. This is where we're picking up some more additional range with the amplification control. And then grab the skill power. Then skill power all the way up. Then we'll go over. You're going to grab this whole square, crit rate, and also duration. This will help her main proc ability, the sled, last a little bit longer. And then grab more crit damage, because what do you go wrong with more crit damage? Now, you'll have 2 extra nodes. I grab HP just to make her a little more tankier. You can grab MP if you're still needing MP problems. If you don't have a sensor with max MP on it, that's totally up to you. Now we will get into her gameplay. For this session, we're going to show Luna's abilities and explain them. I will always show this as a level 260 enemy type. That way you get the most damage against the most defense in the game. Alright, to explain Luna, she actually procs as she hits her ability, not like Bunny where it's based on movement or anything. So when you activate her abilities, it's as soon as you proc the keys until you hit the sled, and then it's a pulse after that. Alright, first up, we'll explain everything. So first I'm going to hit her first ability. And there's a few ways you can actually get the notes. You can actually aim and shoot the notes yourself. But first you have to proc one of the abilities. So you need to change the note color to either purple, red, or yellow, or blue. Sorry, correction there. So as long as you change these, you're good. You can now aim down the barrel and actually shoot. If you want to change notes, you have to go back to this, hit her ability again, and do this, or you can just reproc her abilities by hitting the notes by hitting her ability now. So This actually makes it easier and better. And what you want to do here is stack 13 of each note. And if you mess up, just wait for the cooldown of it to return. And there it goes, back. So we can go back here, get this up to 13. Max notes for each one of hers is 13, so you want to get that as high as possible. That way you do the most damage consistently. And you see she's actually hitting pretty hard too. This is the enemy type 260. It may take some practice to get used to, but it's actually not that bad once you get used to it. Now, the one trouble I do find is you get tunnel vision a lot, so you will focus on hitting those notes more than the terrain or anything. So just keep that in mind, that does happen. You will wreck in the walls and stuff like that. And there's the MP problem I said, but that's alright. This is just a demo of her abilities, and now for the gameplay of Luna. Alright, for this part, I'm going to show Luna in her gameplay. Now, I changed it up a little bit. Typically, I don't mind running 400s or anything like that. Today, I'm choosing to do the Sigma sector. Alright, so I'm going to start off by dropping her main beat right here. Just going to get it started. You know, not going to proc anything until the gate opens. And then, what I like to do is just rotate these abilities out right here. Just hit 3 notes of each, and then just keep rotating until you get all 13 notes going. And then, of course, go ahead and use her board right off the rip. Very simple. So every time that hits up, I hit 3 of these, and then just keep moving forward. That way it keeps the cooldown going, or keeps the stacks going before they cool down. What I do love about this is you do see this. And oh no, they brought a spaceship. You can actually sit below it and do damage as Luna, which is no problem. See? And she can handle this way easy. Like, no struggle here on Sigma's hard. Like, you don't even have to hardly proc your abilities through this. If you want to, you can, but I'm just keeping the cooldown. That's all I'm doing, is just keeping them from going to cooldown. Or having to restack them. Just keep moving on through the mission. You see, just pretty much everything is dying from her. And I will apologize. In the last part segment of the video, I didn't realize that I was missing one piece, because I apparently destroyed it in between the videos. So you didn't really see her full potential, but that's alright. I think you got the gist of Luna hits like a max stroke. The one thing I wish the devs would bring over is the gun. We could actually shoot our actual gun doing this right here. That was a glitch. They talked about bringing it back. They glitched back, and hadn't seen it yet. I hope there's things to wait for season 3. Did I miss the guy? I apparently missed the guy. Holy cow. Okay. And then there's enhanced notes you can hit to really stack that. They have arrows above them. Oh, wow. Okay, I missed 3 guys. How did I miss y'all? Making me go back here. This is a video, don't you know? There's not supposed to be any default problems. What's going on? And you can actually jump in the air and do that. It's a little harder. I just don't recommend it. Now, if you're a skill player, go for it. I cannot do it, but occasionally here and there. I misparked that ability. And that's the thing, you can mispark 1 or 2 before it sends the note in a cooldown, so don't stress over it. If you miss 1 occasionally, it ain't gonna hurt anything. Yeah, I had to go all the way back, you know, because video footage is supposed to be flawless, right? This is taking way longer than what it should because I'm missing those 3. The unfortunate news is she does not get any speed boosts from speed cores in guns. I wish she did. Maybe the devs can think about that for Ultimate Luna. That one's on cooldown. Okay. make sure I hit this pod over here. That way, automatically damage on the health bar to make things a little easier. I've already killed the first boss and didn't even realize it. Holy cow. Okay, cool. Works for me. Yeesh. He hitting, ain't she? Oop, I messed that up. That's alright, just move on to the next note. It happens. It's gonna happen. Just boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. And with that, y'all, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Until next time.